Hello and welcome to Lorbek Luxury Cars. I'm Harry and on this edition of the Friday Drive I have for you this, a 2014 BMW i8. The first of a generation of BMWs to be electric, combining the best characteristics of the M series cars in terms of speed and handling, but with the efficiency of an electric car. But what makes the i8 somewhat interesting is that for an EV it's actually got a very small range, only about 37 kilometres. However, this is not actually an EV. Technically, it's a plug-in hybrid. But that's where this car gets interesting because you see, under all of this sort of carpet and carbon fibre and glass is a 1.5 litre turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. And when that's all mated up to the electric motors and batteries and all of that, it has a combined output of 266 kilowatts and 570 newton meters of torque, which means it's good enough to get this car from 0 to 100 in just 4.4 seconds, all the way to a top speed of an electronically limited 250 k's an hour, and it has a fuel consumption of just 2.1 litres per 100 k's. Pretty incredible stuff, I would have thought. But how does that all translate in the real world when you're behind the wheel of what's meant to be the ultimate driving machine? Well, let's unplug it from our Get Electric charger and find out exactly what it means. Now that we're very excited about the future of motoring. Electrification allows performance previously unimaginable, and that is why we are investing now into electric cars, through our new smart fast charger and ranging more electrified cars. But anyway, back to the car, and first things first. And at the moment I'm in eco mode, which means I can cruise around totally silently without using a drop of fuel. It's totally serene. And because there's no engine to distract you, you can take notice of the details, the build quality and the beautiful ride. And while we're stopped here, I can still have a look around, and anyone who gets in this car will realise how beautifully built it is and how well put together it is. I mean, all the stitching is perfect, everything just fits really nicely. It's a really nice place to be. And I've got all the tech you could ever want. I mean, it's a nerd's paradise in here. But somehow this car doesn't actually come across too nerdy, I think. It's a pretty cool car. And when you're driving along and sitting here, particularly at the lights, you forget very quickly that this is a performance car, or a supercar, if you will. But I hear you asking, how can a 3-cylinder be an adrenaline-pumping, visceral experience? It won't have the right noise or enough character. But fear not, my friends, because if I push the gear lever over to the left, which puts into sport mode, everything changes. Just look at this. I don't know how they make this thing sound so good. I suspect there's probably a little bit of trickery going on, but you know what? Who cares? And what's more, the handling is absolutely exceptional. But I mean, to be honest, it really shouldn't be a surprise because this is an all-carbon fibre car. And in fact, it weighs less than a BMW M4. It actually weighs less than 1.5 tonnes. But where this car really shines is back on the freeway, because it gets from 80 to 120 k's an hour in just 2.5 seconds. That's really, really quick. So should you be excited about the future of electric cars and all of that? Well, I think the answer is very clear. It's a big yes. Just imagine what can be done if they can get this much performance and this much power out of what is essentially a very little battery and a little 1.5 litre 3-cylinder engine. Just imagine what's around the corner. It's pretty exciting, I think. What is even more impressive is how affordable the i8s are now. You cannot buy anything with this sort of performance, technology, and current shape design for less money. So come down to Lorbek Luxury Cars today to buy our pristine i8 and to get up to speed with the future of motoring with our Get Electric smart charger before the future leaves you behind. We'll see you next week.